So someone asked, wrong tree. My wife loves dogs, but I can't stand them. She has one dog that sheds a lot. Its hair gets everywhere, all over the apartment and my things. I thought I'd be okay with having one as long as I didn't have to take care of it. But more times than not, I'm left feeding the dog, letting it out of its crate while she plays on her phone or does whatever, and constantly vacuuming or sweeping the massive amounts of hair this dog leaves everywhere. It's a good dog, but I just can't stand the dog's smell in the apartment, all of the hair, everything. I love my wife, but I wish she would just get rid of this dog. I feel it's unfair of me to ask her to give up something she loves, and sometimes thinks it's better if maybe she found someone who loves dogs like she does, but I've tried to live with it and it gets harder, and now the dog kind of annoys me. Is that completely irrational? Nothing against people who like to have pets. It's just something I could live without. I now see that it's something that should have been discussed prior to tying the knot. What should I do? Help. Are you asking me if you should divorce your wife? I'm so confused by this question. I have so many questions about this submission. How long did you know this person? Did the dog exist when you started dating? Why? Like, what? What? Do I know you? When I got this submission and I read it, I was like, who do I know that is like fairly recently married and has a dog that would not be okay with having a dog? So if I know you, you have fooled me. You're doing great. If I don't know you, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Because what? Also, this is a get ready with me. So, in true today's, I don't know, society, I gave in to the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson thing and got the bundle. And I got them today, so I haven't even opened them. So this is the packaging. It really is nice. Like, it's really nice packaging, which I wish I didn't like packaging. You put thought into the box. Thank you. You know, like, that was nice of you. That was kind. And I mean, these are pretty. Like, this is pretty. And this is really surprising because this is like textured. And like, it's nice. Like, I don't know how I got this either. This was very much like a spur of the moment thing. I was like watching everything because I'm really into the logistics of stuff, and I was waiting to see the site crash, which it did. We all know that. I got caught up in it and was like, oh, I somehow managed to get this in my cart. I'm gonna buy it, I guess. So I got the bundle and it arrived today. And it's pretty. It is pretty. So we're gonna use that today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might look a fool. Also, do you guys put like face makeup on first, or do you do eye makeup first? I've never really thought about it, but like looking back, I do face makeup first. And I'll put a primer on just because I'm on camera, and you should put a primer on. I've already put moisturizer on my face. Do we care about this? I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyways. Am I maybe gonna go wash my face after this? Probably. Am I gonna go to dinner? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. The person who submitted this, if this is a question and you don't know how to talk to your wife about the fact that you're having to take care of her dog, you shouldn't have gotten married. No. You were not mature enough to get married. Point blank, bottom line. If you have any problem telling your wife that you are not okay with taking care of the dog at all times, because if you guys live together and you're in the same house and you have an animal together because you did get married and that is your dog, dude. Whoever you are, that is also your dog, and you guys didn't specify and have this conversation before, like, does she know? Does she know that you don't like the dog? Like, how much does she know? How much are you withholding? Like, are you pretending to like this dog? Does she think that you're just like a dog person? Does she think you're okay with this? Like, oh man, I have so many questions. Like, who are you? I do feel like this should have been a conversation beforehand, because animals are a commitment. Pets are a commitment that people do take very lightly, unfortunately, and that's why so many of the animals that are in, like, at the pound were surrendered by their owners, and that is so sad. That's so sad to me that someone gave an animal a home and then decided this was too much work for me, or, you know, whatever. Like, everybody has their reasons, but it's not, you don't get to sign up to take care of a life and then just give it back. That's not how it works. Don't do that. Don't be a shitty person. I'm not a pet person. I don't have a pet. I love dogs. I love other people's dogs. Cats are not my thing at all. But, you know, they're just not. They're not. I don't like them. They won't cuddle with you. They suck. They're cute. I mean, whatever. Like, I don't want a pet. I don't want a pet. I don't want to have to take care of anything. So I get you. Totally get you. I don't want to take care of anything. I don't want to have to feed something. I don't want to be woken up at 5 a.m. because some dog is hungry or has to go outside to go to the bathroom. I don't want to do that. Completely there with you. Get it. Should have been talked about. My question for you: have you talked to your wife about this at all? Like, if you're saying that the dog was not supposed to be your responsibility, was that, like, explicitly talked about? Were you guys very clear on, like, this is your dog, this is your responsibility, you are supposed to be doing these things, and you've just kind of taken over those responsibilities? Because if that's the case, she's being very disrespectful of you as a partner, and that's completely a problem. It's completely a problem that someone that you're supposed to be, like, sharing a life with is pushing responsibilities on you. Not to say that you are not also responsible. If this dog is living in your apartment, you guys live together, it's both of your responsibilities. It's not just hers. So she's not in the wrong for you also doing stuff. Let me make that clear. My brushes. I just got these new brushes. They're the Wayne Goss brushes from Beautylish, and I friggin' love them. They're white though, and that's what sucks, because they're, like, so dirty already, and I've only used them like 3 times, and so I'm like, look at that. That's so sad. So obviously I'm not married. Maybe you know something I don't. I don't know. And I don't feel qualified to answer anyone's questions, but here I am. This is what I'm doing. You asked. When you are married and when you get married, that you are supposed to have open and honest communication with your partner. And that means talking about things you don't want to talk about. And is she going to be offended that you don't like her dog? Probably. People are crazy about their animals. She's probably going to be so mad. How old is this dog? Like, dogs don't live forever. Can you not just put up with this for, like you're going to be married, or I don't know. Like, I don't know your life. When you get married, I feel like you're deciding to get married for life, right? So let's just say y'all are probably going to be married for like 50 years, maybe, more, less, I don't know, something like that, a substantial amount of time. And a dog is going to be like a blip in that. And if this dog is already, like, a teenager, not to be morbid, it's gonna be gone soon. You know, don't get another dog. Maybe get a fish. Maybe get some plants. You know, do that instead. I don't know what colors I'm gonna do, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna look right now. This is pretty. I mean, it is pretty, like, it's cute. So, anyways, I think you should talk to your wife and express boundaries related to the dog, like responsibilities, you know, but also, like, I feel bad saying that because, like, are you like a lazy sack of shit? Like, do you do chores around the house? Like, do you actually do other things? Like, do you actually take care of this dog? Because if you don't, suck it up. Take care of the dog. But if you do, and you really are being taken advantage of, and it really is like a huge inconvenience on your life, which it sounds like it is, sit down and talk to her. Say, like, hey, I was never really into pets. I don't really want a pet. I have realized that the majority of the time I'm the one taking care of this animal. Do not get defensive. Do not get loud. Do not get aggressive. Just say, like, I am the one who's normally taking care of this animal. And when we got married, I was under the impression that you would be taking care of this animal. That's fair to say. That's fair to say. And just be honest. If she gets defensive, which she probably will, come up with a compromise. Like, what are you okay with doing? Like, are you okay with feeding the dog and nothing else? Are you okay with feeding the dog and vacuuming once a week? Are you okay with only taking the dog out over your lunch break? Like, what are you okay with? What is not going to make you mad? I feel like any relationship, that's where people screw up, is they just are like, it's all or nothing. And it is 100% a compromise. Like, figure out what you are okay, like, what's it worth? What is she worth to you? If your wife is not worth you feeding a dog and vacuuming once a week, bye. Get out of that. You guys don't love each other. You shouldn't be together. If you can do those things and be happy about it and not be resentful towards your wife, get over yourself and do it. Be happy to share life with someone who happens to have a dog, and don't get another dog. Okay, we'll see. I recently have been faced with a lot of questions from friends and acquaintances about what to do in relationships. And it's very much situations where one person has been giving so much and the other person has been completely taking advantage of the situation. And it's so scary. It is so scary that people are so, like, quick to defend someone that they care about who is mistreating them. And it's so scary to see people who are genuinely good people and just want to be good people and want to have a positive impact on the people in their lives that will just go above and beyond for someone who would not bat an eye at harming them, you know? Maybe I'm doing like a sunset. How we looking? Sickly. are you asking me, like, if your marriage is a mistake? Like, that's a big deal. That's a huge deal if you're questioning that, which I think anyone who's married, I think anyone who is married goes through a time of like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? Like, what did I do? That's fair. I think that's fair. I don't think that that's like, obviously not married. I feel like that's like a common thing. But if something like a dog, just having a pet, is making you question like if you made a mistake, no, it's not going to be a super fun conversation. But this is your life. This is not trivial. Like, this is your supposed to be partner in life. And you are going to resent your partner in life because she has a dog. Which, fair. Again, I don't want a dog. I don't want to deal with a dog. I wouldn't deal with a dog. Like, if whoever I was in a relationship with expected me to take care of their dog, we would break up. We wouldn't be together. But it wouldn't happen. I'm not doing it. I'm not waking up to feed your animal. I'll make sure you wake up to go feed your animal. But I'm not doing it. So, like, I get it. That's fair, you know? I totally get that. Sure. Can I put blue on this? We're gonna do it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yes. Another solution for you, if really the issue is that you're having to clean up after the dog, are you financially able to hire someone to come and clean your apartment? Do that. Do that. A lot of solutions here that maybe you just haven't spoken with your wife about. And that's the real problem, is that you're asking me something that you should talk to your wife about. And I don't know if you're expecting some kind of profound advice, because we have already discussed I'm not a qualified professional here. But who am I? I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I am sitting in a robe, doing my makeup, talking to a computer, and you're listening. Cool. So, I don't really know what else to say to you. I feel like, honestly, you're being whiny. You got married. And part of that is putting up with, like, adult house stuff. How precise are you guys with your makeup? I'm not. Like, this is literally me, like, whoop! I feel like all mascara burns, right? Ooh! So, moral of the story, stop being a whiny baby. Be a partner to your wife. Talk to your wife. Express any concerns. Ask for what you want. If that is that you don't want to take care of this dog, ask for that. Talk about that. Have that conversation. And if that means that you need to hire someone to come and take care of the dog, that you guys need to drop this dog off at doggy daycare every day, figure that out with your wife. And if it's not worth that conversation, absolutely leave your wife. Because you guys both deserve better than something that's not what you want. And I feel like people get so caught up in that, like, we made a commitment to each other and I signed up for this, but I'm not happy. They're probably not happy either. If you're not happy and you're not being a good partner and you have not done anything to fix it, you haven't done anything to talk about it or to change it or to make it better or to even figure out what's really wrong. Like, are you actually frustrated with this dog? Is it just the dog? Like, I feel like that goes deeper. I feel like you are annoyed for more reasons than just that there's a dog in your house. Like, that's just not figure out the real cause of the frustration and a real solution, whatever that may be. You do have a dog. Don't get rid of the dog. Don't be that person. That's an asshole move. But figure it out. If you have a question, submit it on idabarrett.com/advice. I won't promise that I will give you good advice. You can subscribe to me if you want. I have 2 whole subscribers. Thank you to those 2. Thanks so much for watching if you did. I'm really impressed with you. And thanks so much for reading if you do, and submitting a question if you have. And to this person who did submit this question, I don't think you're a bad person. I'm not bashing you. I don't have the full story, and I know I don't have the full story. I know I don't have the full story, and I'm sure it goes a lot deeper than you just being annoyed with a dog. So I wish you all the best and hope this has been helpful. Probably not. I'm sorry. I don't know. And I hope that you continue to read my posts and submit questions and watch videos and whatever else, because this has been a really fun journey so far, and I hope it continues. So, thanks. Bye, guys.